It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the Wednesday morning edition for the 3rd of February. I'm James Spann. Rain ending this morning, the sky clearing later today, and a big shot of cold air coming in here next week. That's our really next big weather headline, so let's check it out. Very dynamic upper trough brought that active weather to the state yesterday and last night. That's the radar early this morning. That was captured at 5:23. Heavier storms passing through Lake Martin, Montgomery, Greenville, Evergreen. The rain ending over northwest Alabama, which is good. Here's a look back at the severe weather reports from yesterday and last night. There were 12 tornado reports over Mississippi and Alabama. 19 reports of wind damage over some of the southern states. And, of course, in our state, the most significant damage was in Pickens County. And we'll get the storm survey back on that tornado later today. Starting off the morning in the 50s, Birmingham at 56. We'll expect a high in the 60s today, but tomorrow will be noticeably cooler with a high closer to 50, and we turn really cold next week. On the watch warning map, we've got flash flood watches for Southeast Alabama this morning as the heavy rain continues there, and still some winter storm warnings up north for parts of Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upper Michigan. A marginal severe weather threat today for Southeast Alabama, up through Georgia and the Carolinas, up around Virginia Beach. And the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Monday morning of next week. Nothing for northwest Alabama. Of course, heavy rain for the southeastern part of the state. Most of that is what's happening this morning. Really, after today, things look pretty dry for a while. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at noon, still troughing to the west. Rain pushing out. We'll forecast gradual clearing later today. And again, we'll expect to be in the 60s today, low to mid 60s. Tomorrow, cool air advection. The high will drop into the 50-degree range for most spots. We'll call it partly sunny. Friday, the morning will be cold with upper 20s likely. Again, the high should be in the low 50s. All right, weekend fans, this is Saturday. Looks like a nice sunny day. We start the day in the upper 20s. The high will be in the middle 50s. And the latest data keeps that developing storm far enough to the east and south where it doesn't bother us. We have seen other runs with some risk of rain on Sunday. All of a sudden, that's off the board. This is suggesting Sunday would be cool and dry. And again, the low around 30. The high would be in the 50s if this is right. But Monday, here comes the cold air, snow flurries north of the state. And goodness, look at Tuesday. There's a very cold look for the eastern part of the United States. Big ridge pumping up in the west, a downstream trough. A very cold day. If this is right, we stay in the 30s all day Tuesday. And there could be a few snow flurries over the northern half of the state. Probably wouldn't amount to anything with temperatures above freezing, but that's a very cold look. And Wednesday, again, breezy, cold, at a 1034 high. This near Dallas-Fort Worth. We would be way down in the 20s, maybe even the teens, and the high would be only in the mid-30s if this is right, if we're lucky. So that's some of the coldest air so far this winter. Understand that is Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Look at the anomalies. I mean, that's 25 degrees below average here. So we'll have to watch for maybe a day with a high around freezing and a low in the teens if this verifies. This is the end of the forecast, the end of next week, Friday the 12th. Troughing beginning to lift out, still cool and dry. Arctic oscillation does go positive, or go negative, but then it tries to come back positive again. Hopefully the cold air won't last too long, and the NAO stays generally positive. And you can have cold air shots here. We are next week. But again, typically if you see that positive, it doesn't stay for a really long time. And again, the numbers off the ensembles, this looks way too warm. Highs by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week should be in the 30s. And again, we might have a morning with lows down there in the teens, maybe Wednesday or Thursday morning of next week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.